everybody, welcome to this video. I apologise for it taking a while to come up. This is like the third time I've tried to do this and it's taken way too long and I don't want it to be too long. But what is this video, you may be asking yourselves if you've not been paying attention to your social medias today. I posted up on the Transformers YouTube community page, Transformers and Such, the people that are going to TFNation group, and also my Geeky Info page, Facebook group, and Twitter, and also Instagram, have got 5 questions here. And I asked the approval of Dave, Smisner, and Emily if it was possible. Well, I was basically just asking because the whole pre-TFN question videos are usually done via Dave and Emily. They have questions that they ask, and it's just try and get some conversation going, some excitement going for the event. And so Dave gave me his blessing and said, go ahead and do it yourself if you wish to, and that's what I'm going to do here today. So following on the tradition with what Dave and Emily have done in the past, I'm doing it this year on their behalf. So now I have 5 questions, but these are my own questions. These are questions that I asked last year. Don't despair. I have got plans for a second video. If this video does well and it gets some conversation going and gets some people talking about this year's event, I will consider making a part 2 with completely brand new questions to ask. I'm going to brainstorm, I'm going to do some research, and I'm going to do some really good ones to get your brain matter working and get you even more excited. Now, these ones might benefit more those people that have already been to TFNation, but I don't want to exclude brand new people, first timers. So my part 2 to this video, I will do questions that are more respectful to both people, for those that are going for the first time and also those that are already going or have been for many years. So let's not waste any more time. I have 5 questions here. So number 1 is, what would you like to see added that hasn't been added yet? So that is like, what would you like to see added to TFN, the schedule, so to speak. Now, this question's already been answered for me, because I believe when I answered my own question last year, when I did this, I said something about I wanted to see maybe something around Gundam, and maybe a panel, and possibly kind of a little bit more down that direction. Why I said that and why that was my answer is because if you're watching this and you're going for the very first time, TFN has for the past pretty much nearly every year except for 1 year that they never came, but they've been pretty much every single year except for 1. And there's a guy called, I think, the Gundam guy, or he basically is a specialist, a trade guy that sells everything Gundam, Gunpla, and Japanese figurines such as Bandai, SH Figure Arts, things like that. And he's a real nice guy and a really, really good, and he has a really awesome stall. And because of seeing that and having that involvement and having someone selling Gundams, I really wanted to see if they could maybe do something to the event and kind of add an element of Gundam to the convention as like a side thing. And that has already been answered for me. And I want to just say a big thank you to TFN for considering this and doing that, because I don't think it was me per se that made them think of this. I kind of think I think they were already considering this possibly as an idea that they were brainstorming. But TFN 2019 is going to have like a dedicated area that's going to be more centered around Gundam, and there's going to be like a bit of a celebration around Gundam. I believe there's going to be I don't know if I've said this right or wrong, but there's going to be a display unit, or maybe some sort of display for Gundam display. There's going to be possibly a panel, and also there's going to be a separate area to the actual to the actual main dealer room, there's going to be a separate area that is going to be mainly centered around Gundam and Japanese stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all that. Number 2, pick 3, yes, pick 3 voice actors that you would love to meet at TFN, whom of which have not been before. And they have to have voiced a Transformer or a character in a Transformers series or a movie. So my 3 would be Rob Paulson, Jess Harnell, because Jess Harnell did Ironhide, I believe, in the movies, and also Barricade. And also he's done loads of stuff. You know, he's played some really iconic characters in animation. And number 3, I would have to say I want Scott McNeil back. So there we go. Question number 3. What would you like to see in regards to the dealer room? So what would you like to see added to the dealer room? Personally, I would love to see a bit more variety. I know they are starting to do that. You know, there has, over the past couple of years, there has been a few brand new different dealer room, different tables, different sellers that have sold different stuff, different lines. Rather than just Transformers, they've sold other lines, other things such as Power Rangers and NECA and things like that, and obviously Gundam as well. So I would love to see. I know space is an option, is a problem. Obviously, that you can only fit so much in the space that they've got and everything. But I would love to see if they would just try to see if they can add a bit more a bit more variety of different things. That would be awesome. I know it's a Transformers convention primarily, but it's just nice to kind of see something else from a nostalgic show that you grew up with, as well as being there for Transformers. It's just nice to see that kind of thing. Question number 4. What has to be your least favourite to pick up from a previous TFNation? Well, for me, it would have to be, I always visit Toy-Fu. If you come into TFN and it's your first ever convention, there is a stall called Toy-Fu, and all the proceeds from whatever they sell goes to a great cause. But I always go there, and I always like to just pick up something that just helps them out. I picked up a figure off there for maybe a couple of quid, and it was. I found out later that it was called Beast Machine's Mirage, and I flipping hate that figure. It's just the ugliest thing I've ever picked up. It has to be. It's just the most horrible looking thing. And I never even bothered transforming it either. I just couldn't be arsed with it, really, once I got it home. And number 5, the final question. Would you like to see more convention exclusives? If so, what would you like to see? Now, TFNation in the past, they have done exclusive figures, exclusive comic books, t-shirts, teddy bears, mugs, whatever you. They always have something for you to take away as a keepsake. And I really like the idea. I do like exclusives. I think it's a cool thing. But I think I would love to see more of the idea of... I love what they did where they kind of finally did the conclusion and kind of give an actual proper kind of an ending for Transformers Animated when they did a comic book, limited print comic book that was available on the Saturday and the Sunday, and I managed to pick one up as well as some other people did as well, and it was really awesome. It was a mixture of different artists and writers that come together to conclude and kind of do an actual ending to Transformers Animated in a comic book fashion, and it was really awesome. And I would love to see something like that happen again in the future, like a contribution between talents to maybe do either a spin-off, maybe like some sort of a spin-off featuring certain characters, or a continuation of something. or just something. I just love to see something like that again, just for you to take home, and it's yours, and it's just, you know, just for TFN people. Also, I'd love to see more figures. I would love to see more either third party or something like that do another convention exclusive figure. Again, that would be awesome. And that's the questions, my friends. So that's 5 questions, not too bad. So if you're interested in getting involved, please by all means respond to this video. So respond in your own videos, answer the questions that I gave you. I will put them, the questions here, I will put in the description box below this video. Okay, I'll put below the description box in this video so you can read them, write them down if so be it. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your patience, for those that might have been waiting for this video. But anyway, so there we have it. So let's see if we can get some conversation going. Let's get excited for TFNation 2019. Again, if this video starts to get a bit of momentum in regards to people responding, I will do a part 2 with entirely brand new questions that have not been asked yet. And see you soon.